Alright, y'all, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses with Zach from the Shy Guys. So, last episode, we took on our first chapter after the time skip, right? And so we are in part 2 now. It's actually been a couple nights ago that I actually recorded that, so I've just had my Switch in sleep mode on this screen for a couple days, and yeah, hopefully I wasn't sounding too tired when I was recording that last episode, because it was pretty late, but I didn't want to stop recording it until I actually got to the time skip, and I'm really just enjoying this game so much. This is so awesome. I actually kind of feel like I haven't seen a time skip like this in Fire Emblem since Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. There was a time skip in Awakening, but it was only like 2 years. You know, Lucina was born in that time, and there wasn't really any change to the characters themselves. And I think that's the last time skip. There wasn't one in Fates, right? I'm not sure if there was one in Echoes, but yeah, I feel like we're kind of like playing a sequel, because I haven't, like, Radiant Dawn was the sequel to Path of Radiance, and it was a 3-year time skip. That's kind of what this is feeling like, and I am really liking it so far. So we can go ahead and continue. Dimitri is very motivated. Also, he is very crazy. But yeah, let's get into this, see what is actually going down right now. So much has happened. We've been asleep for 5 years.
Highness, Professor, I'm so glad you're both safe.
Oh, look at all my students. They look so cool.
Why are you here?
Did you forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here?
Dedue isn't here.
Don't be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you.
Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse.
Why would you say that? That's
That is
creepy.
what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness. But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to
do?
What happened?
He's dead.
No!
He died in my place.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rome.
Dedue is not dead. There's no way. I think he might actually be dead. I really hope that's not the case.
Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom. They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region.
Let's say traitors?
There is much to tell you. I will explain everything in time.
Well, it's not like all of the kingdom's lords have sided with the Empire. There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more.
I think in the last episode, the narrator did say that both of their fathers are like really struggling to continue the fight, though.
What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can gather our troops and lead us back into the light.
You are still needed, Dimitri.
I see. So, you all agree that we must fight back. And you see how that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
Professor, there is something I would like to ask you. Please, join me inside the monastery. To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now.
Where are the Knights of Saros? I bet they're all dead. Let's say, is Rhea safe? Because I really want to know exactly what happened with her. If there's anything that he knows.
On
He
that
probably doesn't
day
know anything.
5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing.
Uh-huh.
Since then, the Knights of Seiros have continued searching for her. And for you. I hear they have yet to find any promising leads. As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind. Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery.
Yeah, that sounds true. What happened to the kingdom?
After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered. I was once a knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Seiros and returned to serve the kingdom. However, this is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one
She's
who
evil.
can slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
Rufus is Prince Dimitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime as murdering his own blood.
Ah, but they were never very close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers. There are even rumors that Rufus was originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage. But I'm afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end. All you have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blathid was erased from this world. True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes. Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public, there have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive. As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago, when I chanced upon some compelling rumors.
What rumors?
An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory. It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were killed by human hands. I followed the rumors to location after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened. I found him. I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end, I must speak with His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or easy conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done.
What I'm wondering the most right now is what is going to happen if you chose the other houses? I'd really like to know. I can't wait to play this over again and see exactly what's going to happen. Like, I wonder if Gilbert's even going to be the one that you meet up with. Are you even going to, like, meet Edelgard back here if you choose the Black Eagles? Is she a good guy if you choose the Black Eagles? I don't understand.
I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.
Huh. Man, this is crazy. But also awesome. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Guardian Moon. The Delusional Prince.
I like the new background right there.
Prince Dimitri and the remnants of the royal army join with with the remaining Knights of Seros to form a revitalized Kingdom army. Using Garreg Mach as their base of operations, they rise to action against the Empire.
Okay, so are we going to be able to explore the monastery again? I wonder, I think we are. I wonder how it's going to be different. It's going to be, like, destroyed, right? I wonder if my room is intact. Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to learn how this is. Oh!
So you were alive after all.
Zenith!
Professor,
Hey!
it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
It's all my people that weren't in my class.
Guess you lucked out.
Why does Flame look exactly the same? So does Zenith. I bet. Are they like some sort of dragons too, like Rhea was? Cyro is the only one that doesn't look the same, but I mean, he is the youngest one, so obviously he's aging. And I'm sure the rest of them did too, but I am very suspicious of Flame and Zenith because she's also very young. She should have aged. And I can't really see Hanneman that well. I'm sure he looks the same.
We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I wonder where my other students are from, like, who all did I have? I had Ignatz and Dorothea and Lysithea. I wonder if I'll get them back.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Gilbert has told us everything. From here on, our strength is yours as well.
Nice.
It does my heart well to see that all of you are safe. Now that we have all gathered, let's discuss our next course of action.
We have two objectives: to overthrow the Empire and to rescue Rhea. I have no objection to joining forces with you. After all, our interests are aligned.
No one has mentioned, everyone keeps mentioning Rhea, but no one has said a word about her becoming a dragon. They're just like, yep, she went missing. Well, she turned into a dragon. Did you not see that? That's an important fact, too.
Nothing could be more reassuring than
you think that's something they'd throw in there.
The Knights of Seros.
Let's fight together.
The Archbishop entrusted all of her affairs to you. From now on, I shall comply with your wishes.
We'll make Garreg Mach our base, and prepare to make our stand against the Empire. There is a fair amount of damage, but we will at least have shelter from the wind and rain.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
While it may be a strategic location, it's too far from the front lines to be worthy of notice at the moment. This area is inconvenient as far as transport time is concerned, so it's of little importance to their war effort.
Even so, nothing slips past the Emperor. It is safe to assume she at least has this place under surveillance.
Professor, what do you think about making this place our base?
I have no objections.
Fortunately, there are still villages and hamlets nearby, and though I wouldn't call them abundant, we have war funds as well.
I ought to have like over 100,000 gold still.
What do you think, Your Highness?
Do as you please.
Hey, don't act like this doesn't concern you. We finally reunited after all this time. We've got to work together.
She's right. In fact, why don't we all join forces and clean this place up a bit?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. And it'll give us time to reminisce about all the good old days at the Academy. I can't wait.
How carefree of you.
It may sound trivial, but, well, I think it's a good idea.
I understand feeling impatient, Your Highness, but patience is key at a time like this. If we fix up our base, it will improve morale, which will be sorely needed as we...
Fools.
Let's all settle down.
Stay out of this.
Please, calm yourself, Your Highness. We are not your enemies.
My enemies say the same.
What happened to him? It's like he's a completely different person.
I feel so bad for him. Would it help if I brewed him a nice pot of tea?
I cannot claim to understand how he feels. However, the way he's behaving, it's as though he's being haunted by some unseen force.
He wasn't always like this.
Perhaps.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be going around the monastery just like part 1. Oh, it's Ingrid's birthday. Do we want to host a tea party with Ingrid? Might as well. Let's give her Crescent Moon tea.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Start off this new dark path with a tea party.
How relaxing.
Okay, Ingrid, let's see what we can do here. Let's talk about school days. Okay. And our first meeting. Awesome. And what else do we want? Things that bother you? I'm counting on you. Sweet. What now?
Being here calms my nerves. Oh, but I'll leave if I'm in your way.
Nah. Do I want to disagree with her leaving? Or do I want to commend her? Let's just commend.
Sure.
Huh.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Okay. And we got some charm. Alright. Ooh, listen to that music. You have allies who can take master exams! Take a look at the certifications to review what they can take. Oh, I got a master seal too. Sweet. Okay, I don't know if any of them can actually make it. If I wanted to, I could become an advanced class, which I've never done. I've only been my unique class. Dimitri. Okay, so Dimitri has reverted back to a lord. We want to class change him back to a paladin, I suppose. And I guess, yeah, he can't become a great knight or anything yet because he doesn't have that armor rating. So, crap, I really wish I had Deduce here still. That is so... I wonder if he's really dead. What do y'all think? Do you think he's really dead? I don't know about that. Oh, we can get Felix to Immortal Savant. Sweet. So Ash is still not 30. Annette can probably... Yeah, Annette can class up into her thing, whatever that is called a, what's that called? Grimory. But she only has a 49% chance. She needs some more faith. We're not going to waste a Master Seal on this. I'm willing to bet that, oh yeah, there's Dorothea, Ignaz, and Lysithea. Look at their art. Huh. Alright. Maybe I ought to class Ignaz up into his advanced class. He could be... Oh no. That's not a good chance. He has a higher chance of becoming an assassin. Why don't we do that? Because we have the advanced seals to do this. Nice. I like his new look. Yes. Okay. So we've never had an assassin before. That's pretty cool. Dorothea, she can't class up into anything, unfortunately. Ingrid still can't change into a Wyvern Knight, but she can change into a Falcon Knight. 100% chance of passing. I wonder if I have the choice to, please give me the choice to buy some more Master Seals, because I have multiple people to class up. So yeah, Sylvain's still got to work on Dark Magic. Mercedes still got to work on horses. Yeah, so Annette, Ingrid, and Felix are my people right now. Let's go ahead and change Felix into Immortal Savant. 100% chance of passing. Sweet.
Easy.
Very cool. Yes. Okay. So there's one masterclass for us. Let's go to the marketplace real quick, see if we can buy one of these master seals. We can. Oh, there's 5 of them too. Let's go ahead and buy 2 of them. Oh yeah, I still have all of my money, which is good news. Now, who did I say? Annette, Change into a Grimory, please. Oh wait, she has the low chance, that's right. I guess we could go for it. It's just about a 50-50 chance. Let's do this first though. Awesome, so we'll just skip right over the advanced classes for her. It's too bad that we never got her axe skill up in time to become a Wyvern Knight, you know. But that's fine. So, I think everyone down here should be fine too. Let's do this though. Bishop, okay. Awesome. Flame is now in her advanced class.
I have succeeded.
Sweet. Anyone else want to see about changing anything? Gilbert is fine how he is. Yeah, so Cyril is a, what does he have equipped right now? I guess I did always plan on making him a Wyvern Rider. Yeah, his current class is still Commoner. Warrior might not be a bad choice though. We don't have one of those. And we do already have Sedith as a Wyvern Rider. What kind of a master class do we have for warriors? All we have is the War Master, which we also need to know Brawling for him. Let's go ahead and change him over to a Wyvern Rider. Very nice. Oh, I didn't read what that said. So yeah, that's everyone. I guess I'll keep myself at my, wait a second. What do I have equipped right now? I do have Enlightened one still equipped, okay. And yeah, everyone else is looking pretty good. I guess I ought to start training Dimitri in heavy armor so that he can become a great knight. Ash just needs more horse training. Sylvain needs dark magic. And Mercedes and Annette. Mercedes needs horses and Annette needs more faith skills before we master class her. So, yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's take a look at the calendar real quick. So, morale meals, teaching day. Okay, rare monster sighting. So I'm not seeing anything particularly crazy this month. We do have lots of large fish, Sweet Tooth Week, and Blessing of the Land before we get to the end of the month, where we restore the monastery. So yeah, let's go ahead and start exploring. I think that's the most important thing to do right now. Okay, Sothis is not here still. Oh, we've got several quests to do. Okay. From soldiers, a merchant, and Gilbert. So we're low on resources. If you can help, I would be much obliged. Alright. So yeah, I guess we ought to start looking around this place. I'm going to keep you guys around so that y'all can check this thing out. Usually I go off screen for a little bit while I'm exploring, but I'll keep y'all around for today since all of this is new. Okay, so yeah, Ash's room, Ignaz's room. Yeah, nothing to see in the rooms. I never recruited Raphael, which is a little sad, but it's alright. I just never learned much brawling or anything, which is what he needed, I think, for me to recruit him.
Professor?
So yeah, there are a few people around. There's Lysithea.
No.
Let's check this gardening out. Can I harvest what I planted like 5 years ago? I can. Fruit of Life. HP +1. Okay. Sweet. Let's plant the rare stuff that we have. Some Morphous Plum seeds. That's pretty rare. 4 stars rare. And there we go. Cultivate with Caledonian soil. Okay. Yeah, I bet there's a lot to see now.
Hi there.
This place is looking pretty different. First of all, it just looks like the sky is really different. That's a big part of it. Let's talk to Lysithea, though.
I should probably keep things to myself. But in all honesty, what matters to me, more than anything, is ensuring a peaceful, quiet future for my parents. I don't care about the kingdom. I simply want to remove the threat of the Empire. Because of this, Dimitri's fixation on Edelgard is convenient to me. I fight for my own reasons, and no others.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Advanced drills. So she can teach me now. I think Josh mentioned this to me, that once you get to the time skip, the other students can teach you the same way that the professors could teach you, which is pretty cool. So I don't need any reason magic right now, but let me check out the lost items real quick. Do I still... Yeah, I still have a bunch of these things. Okay, there's our first quest. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Do you have time for a request?
Catch the big one, the mysterious fish of legend that is said to have appeared in the fishing pond. The big one. That's its official name. Do I have any bait right now? I'm actually not sure. Apparently. Oh yeah, I have one. Let's see if we can get this thing on our first try. Maybe I should have taken that one. No, I don't want that one. I probably should have got the first one. Am I going to lose my bait? I lost my bait. Dang it. We'll come back when we have more bait. I think we can actually buy some bait from the, one of the merchants. There's some bait. Yeah. We'll swing back around there later. Let's talk to our favorite gatekeeper. He's still alive.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Thank goodness.
It's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again.
I know.
I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago.
Oh, man.
But I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now, I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Great. Man, I feel like we've beaten the Death Knight twice now. He ought to be dead. He just keeps escaping. That's a little annoying. Yeah, let's buy some bowflies.
I thank you.
Okay.
This one, yes?
And we'll buy some herring bait. That should do it.
Return soon, please.
Anything else we need to know about around the marketplace? Oh yeah, there's a quest over here. What's your favor?
Got a favor to ask.
Search for the remnant. Search for a remnant that the merchant would be proud to add to their collection. I want to start a collection of chronicles and history of Fodland. Okay, let's see if we can find some book laying around or something that we can give to that guy.
Hello.
Hey there.
Let's talk to our blacksmith friend. Okay, we should be pretty good on durability and everything. At least I think we should. Yeah, everything looks like it's in order.
Come back anytime.
Is that Ash up there? Yeah, let's go talk to him.
You're kidding. Is Dadu really gone?
I'm not sure.
There's so much more I wanted to say to him. He was always so tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
I do feel like he's might actually be dead, which I'm not happy about. Yeah, overall, very sad. Maybe we'll find out that he didn't actually die. That would make me happy. What's terrible? A soldier has obtained information about the deserters. It seems they are skilled soldiers, so you should persuade them to join you. Some soldiers are stationed at Fodland's locker to abandon their posts. They weren't what you'd call upstanding folks. Okay. Yeah, that's a battle. So we might do that next week or something. Mercedes, how you doing?
I finally managed to meet up with everyone again, but they're all so gloomy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Professor, care to join me for a cup of tea? We could invite the others and the soldiers.
That sounds nice.
doesn't it? Oh, there probably isn't time to bake any treats, though. Oh, I should invite Dimitri to come along as well. Though I don't suppose he'll want to join in.
Yeah. So we could learn some faith magic from her. That might not be a bad idea. I'll make all those decisions off screen probably, because I usually like to put a little bit of thought into it. What kind of training I want to get this month. Morale meals. Okay, so we could really up our people's morales. Why don't we take Ash? No. Let's take Ash and maybe Sylvain. Let's take Ash and Annette actually. Yes, so this should make it easier for us to teach them in just a little bit, and they can maybe we can get Annette closer to getting to her master class with a better chance of passing the test. There she is right there.
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. We probably don't have time to waste on cleaning. Maybe I wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any time. I was just so happy to see you again. And everyone else too. Maybe I got carried away.
I'm happy to see you too.
Really? That's so nice to hear.
So yeah, okay, let's swing around this direction towards the stables.
Oh.
Uh-oh, who wants to talk?
Professor.
Yeah, let's talk to Felix.
Finally, I notched a win against you.
I almost had you.
True, it was a narrow victory. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past.
Why?
It's like training with my brother. He always won. Always. And died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
It's not absurd.
Perhaps not. I can never again spar with my brother. Not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
Who? I think it's talking about us.
You, obviously. I beat you this time. But when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength. And then I'll become stronger still.
And then?
And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
So yeah, I remember we had... Oh, sweet. A. Okay, I remember we had a support with him that couldn't be unlocked yet. So it can now. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of them now. It was one of those that said with the passage of time, I think. So yeah, we've got a few of those to go through. Maybe we can get through those in this episode. Let's keep exploring first, though. Is there anyone around here? So yeah, I bet if I recruited more students, this place would be kind of packed, but no, it is pretty empty. More empty than it used to be.
I could use a hand.
Head to the Serene region to take a mount, some pirates. Okay, we can do that next week as well. We can do both quest battles. So Lady Rhea still hasn't come back? Nope. Is there anything for us to pick up here? Yeah. Some elixirs. Awesome. Okay. And...
No.
No one around here. Well, there's Sylvain. Let's talk to him.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were around. I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
That's nice of you to say. So, okay, let's head over to the classrooms over here, see what's going down. Oh, here's another conversation with Ash. Okay. Now's a good time.
Oh, hey, Professor.
You're chipper as ever.
Actually, I ran into that thief while I was shopping just now.
Really? Thief? The same thief that stole the book 5 years ago?
It's been quite a while. The man who stole the book from that market stall. I saw him on the street with his kid. They were both so grateful. It's a really nice feeling.
I'm glad it all worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, but it did seem like they were still having trouble getting by. I guess what you said to me back then was right. My actions didn't really solve the problem. I can't help everyone, no matter how much I try. If I had the money or power, maybe. But I don't.
You'll get there. No need to rush.
You know, a long time ago, Leonardo said nearly the same thing to me. I think it was when I tried to look after the horses all on my own. I really messed that up. He said, "You're not quite ready for this yet, but there's no need to rush." I know I can't help very many people right now, but I think doing what I can for those I see in front of me is still worthwhile. I have to believe that, at least.
That's a fine way to look at it.
Thanks. That's reassuring to hear. What about you, Professor? Has anything been troubling you lately? I'd be happy to help, as long as it's not looking after horses. You might not want to trust me with that.
Why do I look troubled?
I genuinely enjoy
I mean, we did just come back after 5 years of being asleep and everything's gone to crap, and Dimitri is insane, so I'd be a little troubled.
So if there's anything I can do for you, I want to do it, because I care about you.
That's really kind.
You think so? It's just what anyone would do, really. So what'll it be? How can I help?
Just chat with me a while longer, I suppose.
I'm happy to, if that's what you'd like.
Nice, there's an A. But now I kind of wish I didn't bring him to the eating thing, because I could have got his motivation right there, but that's okay. Is there anyone in the classrooms? Ingrid.
These past 5 years, many kingdom houses have become vassals of the Empire. The major houses of Fraldarius, Gautier, Karen, and my own family Galatea remain loyal. But the lords of the minor domains in the west have almost entirely defected. After all the royal family has done for them, they respond with betrayal. And to think they have the gall to call themselves nobles. But we still have His Highness, and you, Professor. I'm sure we can take back the kingdom's lands.
Right. Man. So much has changed. I really like all of the designs, though. They are so cool. It's so cool seeing everybody after 5 years. Really nice. So no one in the Black Eagles classroom. They are, I wonder what the other students are doing right now. So I guess some of them are fighting with Edelgard, probably.
Okay.
And eventually we'll fight them.
Yes. During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
Okay. That's a little surprising. I'm surprised that he was able to pull that off, but I mean, Seteth is a pretty cool guy, so he's doing some work. There's Flane. She looks exactly the same.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
She can teach us about faith. Okay, good to know.
During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed. thanks to the Emperor's actions.
The Alliance is also divided on the subject of the Empire, so internal conflicts are a regular occurrence.
Okay. Anyone fighting over here in excuse me, in the barracks or the Knight's Hall or what it's called? There's Shamir.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Nice. Who else do we have around here? Probably, we still haven't talked to a couple of, oh yeah, our support people. There's one, Annette.
Oh, hi, Professor.
You look down.
Do you remember what we talked about before? About doing my best to not do my best? Well,
Yeah, that was weird.
I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard. I was busy all day yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. It's just, now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself. Please, you have to help me. What should I do?
Have a nap?
I tried that. I couldn't calm down enough to fall asleep. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best. Oh, you're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right? If you do, please teach me. I'm begging you. I'm at my wit's end.
Have some sweets. That
Got it. I'll try that right now.
may work, maybe.
This candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea. Ooh, and speaking of the tea, your brewing skills are incredible. I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but... Oh, Professor, will you teach me how to brew tea like this? I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks.
Is this doing your best again?
Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems. Oh, why is it so difficult to not do my best? I try and try to not try, but it just doesn't work.
Just be yourself. That seems like the best answer.
You're right. Doing nothing is just not my style. To be myself, I've got to do my best every day.
That is the spirit.
Okay. Then you really must teach me how to make such delicious tea. You will, won't you? Please. Oh, and also, well, thank you. You've listened to me and helped me face my troubles. Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Honestly, I wish we could go on drinking tea like this forever.
Alright. Yeah, Annette is pretty cool. I like her character, even though her conversations are a little weird. Let's see if this gravestone has changed any. So yeah, Gerald Eisner is still there. We don't know when he was born, though.
Okay, I'm thinking...
In the Alliance, the Lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
Huh. Good to know. Acheron, we may need to keep that name in mind. Have we heard that before? I'm not sure.
Hey, you.
Okay. Load up, please. Let me in here. Let me in here. There we go. Okay.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
For real. Oh, there's... Holy crap, look at this place.
Well...
That's as far as up as we can look. Yeah, the ceiling is destroyed. There's Dimitri down there, and I see Felix over there. Do we have any counseling to do? Let's see if we can do this. I've always hated exercising and avoided training, but now I'm afraid that I may be holding everyone back. Is there anything I can do to help support my allies? You can boost their morale with a delicious meal. Let's say that one, because this is Mercedes and she likes to bake. Nice. We did it. Usually I fail at those. Okay, Felix.
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature. I can hardly look at the thing in the state it's in.
He's talking about
Do
Dimitri.
something
I'll see what I can do.
We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be. He's gotten better at killing people. And in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
Mm-hmm. So we can learn swords, bows, or fighting from him, apparently. Interesting. Because I never taught him brawling or bows. Okay, so he won't talk to us. Well, I did... Felix, I did what I could, man. Sorry. Okay, bye. Cornerstone fragment. Okay, was that something for a quest? It was. What can we unlock in here?
Need something.
Okay, we have 1,000 points, which means we can unlock flying, divine pulse, or heavy armor. I think we may want to unlock some heavy armor.
You're all set.
Awesome.
See you again soon.
Yeah, we'll put Dimitri through the heavy armor learning, and yeah, we'll figure some other stuff out too. With some, who else needs heavy armor? I'm not sure if anyone else needs it. Yeah, we don't have to do anymore, so he doesn't, unfortunately. Let's get Annette in here because she needs faith magic, and let's also bring along maybe Lysithea. Lysithea could use some faith magic, I suppose. Let's bring her, because I kind of want to use the other 3 students that I recruited. I don't really care to use most of the professors. So nice. Faith experience is good. And especially for Annette, because she needs that for her master class. Okay, so we pretty much only have the 2nd floor left to explore. Can we get up to the 2nd floor? Yeah, okay. I was wondering if the 2nd floor was like destroyed or anything. So yeah, we definitely can. I still can't reach the... Can I reach the 3rd? I can go up to the 3rd floor. I've never been to the 3rd floor. Ooh, I can't wait. I wonder what's up there. We're about to go find out. Take me over here just real quick to see if there's anything around that I need to know about. Hello? Anyone? Anything? Nothing around here for me. Oh. Smithing stone in that bucket. Okay. Take me to... There's another conversation over there. We'll get back to that later. Let's go to the 2nd floor, and then we'll go up to the 3rd floor. So yeah, there's the 3rd floor stairs. Oh, cool. Let's explore this place really quick, and then we'll go up there.
In Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
That's
Good,
fine.
Because I will not budge on that point.
Okay. Anyone else I need to know about? Nothing around here. There's Sedith? Yeah.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
Yeah, we'll do whatever it takes to find her.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
Awesome. And no one's in here, unfortunately. Gerald is gone since before the time skip.
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged.
Oh, nice.
I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
We can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
So luckily that time he didn't tell us to get undressed for a physical.
My professor, you haven't changed a bit.
Neither have you.
At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Yeah. So yeah, she still has the same character model. Still the exact same. Anyone in the library that I need to talk to? Just some NPCs. And it looks like we have a quest over in this direction. Let's see what this is down this way. Who's over here? Oh, we can get in this room now. Never been in here. Ooh. There's Gilbert.
We have given proper burial to the Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery. The ones who were sent to investigate the thieves. Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated. So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial army will know of this soon enough. Your Highness, Dimitri, how could you be so reckless?
Yeah, he's insane. Okay. He needs Caledonian crayfish and an onion. I may have that. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Sweet. I did have that. That's awesome. So yeah, there's just this other room down here that has finally opened up. I bet we'll be coming in here for something eventually. Something maybe important. Otherwise, why would it even be there? And yeah, nothing in here. Let's head to the 3rd floor, because I definitely want to see what is up there. Right over on this side, right? Yes. Okay. First time being here before. There's Cyril. So I guess, yeah, this is the Archbishop's room. Those doors don't open. Let's talk to
I don't
Cyril.
know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back.
Okay. Well. He hasn't changed that much, apparently. Is there anything else over here? What's down here? Dorothea. Oh. So look at this. This is where Lady Rhea originally looked down on us coming in, right? Can we see down there? We can't. Let's talk to Dorothea, though.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you.
Uh-huh.
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Nice. Okay. So I think we've talked to everybody. We've been just about everywhere. Let's go and see who wants to talk over here real quick. And then I may cut and do some extra exploring and inventory sorting and things of the sort. And come back to you. Where am I going? Open doors. Thank you. Right over here, right? Yeah, I see it.
Professor.
Nice.
Professor.
Yeah, let's talk to Mercedes.
Do you have a moment, Professor? I need to speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. This is what I wanted to address. This
What's
letter
this?
from my adoptive father just arrived.
Oh. Adoptive father?
Have I not mentioned him? He's the reason I first came to the Officers' Academy. He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my crest.
I don't understand.
My crest does not yet belong to a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility. He's a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This letter says that he's finally arranged to marry me off to a wealthy noble.
Nope, not going to happen.
I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
My thoughts exactly.
I don't know what to do about this proposal.
Will you accept?
You
shouldn't.
See any way around it.
No.
So I fear that I must. I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself. I know it's not what my heart wants, but I don't have the strength to say no.
What does your heart want?
I believe I've mentioned this before, but I want to work in service of the church. Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the church, but I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Why can't you decline? Yeah, you really need to.
It's just, I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me. I convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the Officers' Academy. The decision to enter this war was the first time I acted of my own free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him. Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me.
Severing your ties?
I knew you'd understand, Professor. I've sat down to write a reply several times, but I can't muster up the courage or the words. I was hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
Why reply at all? That's a good
If I don't, he'll go
question.
ahead with the arrangement. I suppose I must aim toward cutting him out of my life completely.
That sounds good.
Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for. I'll tell him the truth. That I found a life worth pursuing, and I must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else.
Who might that be?
Why, it's you, Professor.
Oh.
Isn't that obvious?
Excuse me? She being serious?
I'm
Okay.
just teasing. Now I'm off to write this letter and stand my ground. Thank you for your encouragement.
Alright, nice. So we've got this quest down here to finish. And, yeah, let's do this real quick.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Nice. Okay, so we have 2 battles to do, quest battles that is, and the mysterious fish. But I'm going to have to end this episode off right here, so when I come back, we will do some fishing. I'll see if I can catch this fish on camera in the next episode. But first, off screen, I'm going to sort through my inventory and maybe just search around this place a little bit more to make sure I've done everything I want to do. I may do some faculty training again. Actually, it's called advanced training now. And, yeah, I'll use up all my activity points and come back to you in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe because you know I would appreciate it so much. And go check out Josh's series here on the channel because he is having a lot of fun over there. And, yeah, that does it for me through this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.